Hey y'all, it's that season, chili time. We love chili around here. And I always make chili for Halloween night. It's cooking on my stove, it smells so good. So we either go before we go trick-or-treating, we have it before we go trick-or-treating or afterwards. But I'm just telling you, this is a super easy recipe that's just a little bit different from your normal chili. So it's what we like, so I thought I'd share it with you. So what I've done is, I brought the pot over here so you could see it a little bit better. I have browned 1.5 pounds of ground beef. I'm gonna add to that a half of a chopped red bell pepper, yellow bell pepper, and green bell pepper, and 1 whole onion. And so then I'll just mix them all together so all those flavors will just permeate each other and taste so good. Now here are my seasonings. These are a little different than normal, but I'm just telling you, this is delicious. I have 3 tablespoons of cumin, 3 tablespoons of oregano, and I think, let me look and make sure, 1 tablespoon of chili powder and 1 tablespoon of garlic.
Garlic powder?
Powder, yeah. Now, you know, a lot of people would rather have a lot more chili powder, but this is the way we like it. It's almost refreshing, if chili could ever be refreshing, because it has kind of a citrus note, and we love cumin, so there you go. And so I always think that it's great to add your seasonings to your ground beef and veggies before you add in the liquid. So what we're going to do now is add 1 large can of crushed tomatoes. Good thing I wore red, huh?
So normally you would do this on the heat. You're just showing us,
Yeah,
right?
well, I'm showing it because it's so much easier to see over here. And I'm going to put it back on the heat and cook it down for about 2 hours, or put it in your crock pot and cook it down all day, and then you don't have to worry with it again. These are diced tomatoes, a large can of diced tomatoes. Now, some people like a lot more beef and less tomatoes. This is just how we like it. But I'm just telling y'all, this makes a huge pot, especially if this is a night where you invite your neighbors over, or you have a lot of family in to go have some fun or meet your neighbors. It just makes this huge pot, as you'll see. And this is an 8-ounce can of tomato sauce, I think. Yeah, 10 ounces of tomato sauce. I almost guessed right. Stir, stir, stir. And then this is some masa flour. Now this is gonna thicken up your chili naturally. So you just stir that in. And actually, you can buy masa flour very easily in the grocery store now. When I first started making this chili, it was really kind of hard to find. But it's a corn flour, so you can actually use it for a lot of things. And so it has a little bit of a sweet taste. So it is delicious, and I love using it. Now here's another ingredient that you're not going to expect. 2 carrots sliced. You can dice them if you want. It adds a little sweetness to the chili. And then, here we go, y'all. 3 different kinds of beans. Red beans, black beans, and garbanzo beans that I have drained and rinsed. And it's going right in. Nico's in the other room, and he's going, wow. I know it. I know. So I'm going to show you how we serve this in just a minute. But here you go. Now look at that. Look at that, Charlene. Mm-hmm. This is one delicious pot of food. I'm just telling you.
So when it's on the heat, what temperature are you cooking it at?
Well, you need to, just like most other things that are kind of soupy, you get it to a kind of a full-blown simmer, and then you turn it down and just let it cook at a very soft simmer for about 1.5 hours. I don't know. I'm just one of those people who like to cook things low and slow because I think that it adds a lot of flavor that way. The flavors all meld together really well, and so that's what we are going to do. We're going to put it over on the stove now. Yay! So Nico, or should I say Elvis, and I are going to show y'all how we eat this. And it's just a little different, but we love it. So here's our chili. We're gonna add some brown rice to it.
The train.
The train. There's the train. Then we serve it with cornbread. And you're welcome at this point to add red pepper, salt and pepper, whatever you want. And a little squeeze of lime always makes it just bring out all the flavor and so good. So Nico, or Elvis, and I say, see y'all later. Thank you. Let's say bye-bye. Yeah, the pumpkins. You like your outfit? Oh, thank you. 1, 2.